Better out than in is what I always say. Jinx, you owe me a Blu-ray copy of Shrek 2. Hey guys, welcome back to The Witching Hour, episode 9. It's Littlest Struther here, along with
Al,
otherwise known as Oldest Struther, and
Munch. The Munch.
Bro, the fat Jew. Fat brother. Fat bro. Yeah. Yeah, no special guests this week. You guys have been spoiled enough.
Well, I tried getting a guest, but it happens. Schedules.
You know what? We could have gotten a guest if we wanted. We didn't want to, because this is going to be
It's been a while since it's just been the three of us.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's true.
It's been like a month.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, probably.
So, you know what? It's about getting the old gang back together.
Yeah. That has to go.
Doing another take?
No, that has to go at the beginning of the
I'm
episode.
kidding.
And we're probably
Why would you
keeping in
even
the
do
food
that?
stuff.
I'm sorry. I have to get it out. I have to get it out.
It's fine. So we got an actual theme for this episode. Gaming. Because, let's be real, this podcast isn't just for stories, it's for gamers, too.
Yes.
And we are probably the leadest gamers I know.
Oh, god damn.
Spoken like a true gamer, brother.
Games. Some people play them on a TV. Other people
Play them on a board.
Play you.
You guys playing any new games right now?
Hentai.
Come
Simulator.
on. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fucking dickbag.
It's true. I'm playing some dating sims.
Well, he's playing Fire Emblem Awakening, so that's basically a dating sim.
I mean,
is Awakening the app?
Heroes.
No,
is the
Heroes
app.
is the app.
I've played Heroes.
Awakening
more than
is the game that saved the Fire Emblem series.
Yes, and I haven't been playing that. That's a lie.
Yeah, I know. I just wanted to throw that in so we can segue into Fire Emblem, and I take over the show for the next.
and I leave the room, and you can just talk.
Okay, Al.
All right. Well, so
Al's a Fire Emblem master. He knows all the lore.
Oh, I'm not
all
a
the
master.
stories.
Almost a master debater when
he's
it comes
played
to
all the
Fire
games.
Emblem.
I have played, well,
Pretty much all of them.
all of them except for 1 and 2 and 3
And 4
and the
5.
remake of 3. And I haven't played Roy's game. I forget what it's called. It's like
Path of Radiance?
No, it's like Binding Blade, I think.
Alright, so you're missing like 4 out of how many Fire Emblem games
103?
have they made? They've not made
They're,
103.
What are we at? Like 13, 14. We're like 15, 16.
So a
Wow,
lot.
15-ish.
You've played at least a dozen Fire Emblem games.
Yes.
Baker's doesn't even.
Don't even get me started on Baker's Dozen.
Oh.
Well, there's several different kinds of
That'll
Baker
be
dozen.
That,
Did we cover Baker's dozen?
Not-
No, you know
no.
what? We're going to do a quick segue here.
this
talk
is too
about
important.
one of my favorite things I've made up these past couple of years. And it's a slang word called Baker's Dozen. Basically, a Baker's Dozen is a verb.
It's not what you think it is.
It's what you do. Now, a baker's dozen is probably one of the most pleasant experiences you can ever have. And it involves you typically in the morning when you get up, but you can do a baker's dozen any time of the day. You go, but typically when I do it, you get up, I go to the bathroom, close the door behind me, and I do not leave the bathroom until I have brushed my teeth, taken a shit, and taken a shower. And that's a baker's dozen. Because when you come out of the bathroom, you're ready to go on with your day. You're all set.
I kind of have a baker's dozen every morning. Personally.
Thank you. People criticize this term because they say, "Oh, nobody does that. Nobody does that."
I do that every morning.
I guarantee you, like 80% of people
I used to laugh at it because I wouldn't shit in the morning. I used to shit.
That's fucked up.
I would shit at the evening.
But now you go in the morning.
Now I go in the morning.
You only go once a day?
Sometimes I go twice a day,
Look,
morning and evening.
It depends on how much mac and cheese he's eating.
Yes, honestly. at that.
Plugs him up.
Plugs me.
And isn't there a different kind of baker's dozen that you guys talk about that involves like jerking off?
Oh, no.
What? It's
No,
not sexual.
no.
A
No, no,
baker's
no,
dozen
no,
is
but-
not sexual. Ever.
I thought you were
No,
telling me
I
there was
don't
something
know.
like that.
I was going to say, like, the one that everyone actually knows about.
What's that?
The baker's dozens with, like, an actual baker. What, is it 144?
I
think
have
it's
no
13.
idea
A
what
baker's
you're
dozen is 13 items.
Well, I thought it was either or.
13 donuts.
I thought a
Yeah,
baker's
13
dozen was
dozen.
144.
No.
12.
Oh, because bakers are fat.
No.
And they want to eat
Because
on
the baker's baking for the day. You make a baker's dozen. You make 12 by 12.
Oh,
I didn't think about it that way. I thought
No.
it was just
No.
for me.
that's
it was-
how many you fit in the box.
Yeah, for me it was like, well, bakers are always like a little bit heavier, so they put like an extra donut in their box.
Yeah.
So they have 13.
Which doesn't make any sense. But
You know
when
what?
in Rome.
We'll look it up, and later we'll have a poll. What do you guys think?
yeah, sure. I'll make a poll on Twitter when I release the episode and link it.
Nice.
And then
Great.
my 9 followers will dictate which it is. And I think I have about 5 active followers.
You have like a porn Twitter follower.
I have a couple of those. Well, one of my Twitter followers is interesting because it's a private account that follows me of a man I've never met, and all it says in his description is, "I'm not a porn star. I've never been in sexual videos. That is not me."
Sounds like a Russian bot.
Oh,
He doesn't even have a link. I don't know who this person is.
Moving on. That's a little too raunchy for our show.
Also, I'm going to take a second to plug my Twitter if you want. I'm going to start doing... Okay, this is important. Witching Hour updates, if we're not releasing that week, if you're looking for the new episode as soon as it's up, follow at a...
He doesn't even know his own Twitter.
I'm pretty sure I'm just like Cornbread Lover, but I don't know what my at is, which I probably need to change.
And then you also have to
this
say how
is a
you spell it
mess.
because it's not L-O-V.
This is a mess.
Isn't
He
it
wasn't even
LUV?
ready.
So my Twitter name is Corny Bread Pizza Man, and the at is at agagliardi402. So there you go. That is AGAGLIARDI 402.
Tweet at him and tell him how much you hate him.
Yeah, you could do that. It won't
Link
help.
them the best hentai you got.
That I would be more appreciative of. I have enough self-loathing and low self-esteem to where I don't need you to tweet your hate for me.
Cyberbully.
No, you don't need to do that. But yeah,
Cyberbullying is real.
That's how. No, but we're gonna be the podcast that stops.
It's like the
cyberbullying.
hardest bullying to avoid.
It is.
Are you being fucking sarcastic?
No, he's being serious because people can
Dude,
just
it's the hardest to avoid.
keep messaging you. No, this podcast is gonna
Just turn off
stop.
the computer.
The New Year's resolution for this podcast, because I realized we haven't podcasted since New Year's. This
Oh, shit.
podcast,
Yeah.
New Year's resolution, we're gonna end cyberbullying, and I'm gonna tell you how. Before you say, "You crazy bro,"
Fat bro.
fat bro, you're crazy. How do you think you can stop cyberbullying? Well, here's how we're gonna do it. I want everybody that wants to cyberbully. You don't have to stop. Just direct it all to my brother. He'll take it all. Cyberbully him on Twitter instead of that kid with low self-esteem that you were gonna bully.
That's
That
me.
you know.
That's still me.
Just put it all on my brother. He can take it.
Yeah, I'll take it all the way to the fucking grave. Fuck you.
He's
Yeah.
gonna be the sponge
And-
that the world needs.
Exactly, and we're gonna end
God,
cyberbullying
fuck that.
together.
Oh my god.
You
Fuck
can
it,
handle
do it.
You
I
handle it.
can't handle it, but fine. Whatever you need to do. If you need to tweet your hate at me, I guess fucking do it. Yeah, agagliardi402. Follow us for updates and to cyberbully me.
To end cyberbullying.
To
Hashtag cyberbully us to end it. To end the bullying.
maybe you guys should make Twitters to get cyberbullied at. huh?
Sure. I'll make one, and you guys can cyberbully me. I will be at
The Fat Bro.
thefatbro.com.
That's your handle? Okay.
Yeah.
Al, what will yours be?
Oh, a Twitter?
Yeah.
Oh, I hate Twitter.
What would your
Too bad you
handle
got
be?
this is
Oh,
Gun to your head.
gun to my head.
It's loaded.
fatbro2@gmail.com.
At thefatbro2.com.
God damn it.
Well, now you guys actually have to make them.
What? Fine, I'll make it. I'll be the
I don't
fat
want to
bro.
make one.
It's basically Tumblr, but better.
No,
You can post hentai on there.
I don't need more.
He doesn't want to get bullied.
No, I don't like Twitter.
All right.
I want to download
Me
that.
and Brel are save the world.
I won't even download it. I'm just gonna do it on my browser, and I'll check it every couple months. But I'm gonna queue up Twitter updates for every day. I'm gonna queue them up, so it'll look like I'm constantly tweeting.
All right. So gaming.
I'm gonna do some Brostradamus shit. I'm gonna predict events before they happen. I'm gonna queue them up in my tweets. I'm gonna tweet them out, and it's gonna happen.
Okay. Good luck.
Brostradamus.
Brostradamus.
New
fat bro.
fatbro.com.
Yeah. All right. Anyways.
Gaming.
Yeah. Back to games. So what games are you guys playing right now?
The most recent game I've been it's been a little bit since I've actually gamed, but Smash Bros was pretty heavy at the end of December, but now I've been playing a lot of Bayonetta 2 and Xenoblade Chronicles 2 for the ladies in them. That's it.
So you're playing it because the eye candy.
Because they're strong female characters that promote a healthy story. Bro, not everything has to be eye candy.
So they're not eye candy.
So they're not attractive.
They are attractive, but they have strong personalities and strong character.
I've seen some gameplay to Bayonetta 2. I've watched my brother play it. And don't get me wrong, I appreciate it a lot. I think it looks like a phenomenal game.
You just hate how she walks.
But holy cow, do I just have a boner the whole time.
And that's why I'm never playing it with you in the room again.
Just watching Bayonetta and kick the
how
shit
she
out of
walks,
demons.
And not only that, but when she attacks stuff, more and her
clothes fall off.
It doesn't
disappears.
fall off. It disappears.
Like it's like a slime that's attached to her.
Slime.
So her
Goo.
clothes are her power.
Yeah. I
She
just like how the voice of Sasuke plays the nerdy guy.
Yeah, he's got range. I forget his name.
I just met him in the story.
Uchiha Sasuke.
No, I'm saying the
voice actor. Yeah, I like him a lot. People that say dub isn't greater than sub, I think they both have their benefits. I'd say they're on equal planes, but that's a discussion for another time.
That'll be the anime episode.
Yep.
Yeah, and then I'll have his name by then.
So Al, what are you playing?
What am I playing?
Let's play.
Well, I'm back on my bullshit again. I'm playing World of Warcraft.
For the Alliance, right?
No, I'm playing Horde, dude. Horde every day, all day.
Add Al at Rokion.com.
No, I'm not gonna say my battle tag.
He doesn't want to get bullied.
No, no. But yeah, I've been playing World of Warcraft. I've been playing with my brother. We've been doing 2s and
3s.
No,
No.
well, yeah, we did 3s for a bit. We did it
Just a
with
little.
his roommate.
Oh, that's cool.
So we did 3s for a bit, but I don't know. I think our comp is pretty bad, so that's why.
For those of you out there that aren't familiar with arenas and WoW, that is the PvP
Well,
aspect.
I mean, first of all, let's get a little deeper here, or broader. WoW stands for World of Warcraft.
Which is an MMORPG.
one of the
which
greatest
stands
of all
for
time.
Massive multiplayer online role-playing game.
And role-playing is when you're acting as someone that you're not, usually a character that you create, and massive means a large amount of people. Just breaking it down.
But he doesn't have to roleplay. Only some servers
Al
roleplay.
roleplays.
I'm on a roleplay realm. I'm on
He
Emerald
likes to
Dream.
roleplay.
Find him on Emerald Dream at Rokion.
Rokon, ROKAHNN. I had a name change because I
Oh,
transferred.
what the fuck? You put 2 N's in?
Yeah, I had to transfer.
Name change.
Dude, I've been away from that game for so long, I feel like I don't even know you anymore.
You know,
It's sad.
He's a different character too.
He's changed a lot.
since
yeah.
WoD.
Yeah, he's a like full-on soldier. He's like killing night elves and stuff like that. He's getting pretty brutal.
Damn.
Well, didn't he lose
All
his
for-
daughter?
Yeah, he did. His daughter is a death knight. His daughter died in
Yeah,
Wrath
bro,
of the
you're
Lich
saying
King.
you don't have
The
to roleplay.
Rokon-
He roleplay.
No,
The
I know.
Rokon lore goes deep with that game. He was the only one to survive the Lich King fight.
Yeah. Well,
it
me too
glitched?
at the end.
Yeah, oh my
He
God.
I
reincarnated.
reincarnated at the end. I helped you. It was just me and you that survived.
Yeah. That was
And
hilarious.
for those of you out there, there is also a deep, rich lore between the Slop brothers.
Yeah.
There's Sloppy
I
Joe,
was Sloppy Joe.
and then there's his brother, Sloppy's bro.
Yeah.
One was a shaman, the other was a druid.
Both Tauren.
Like giant cow people.
Minotaur.
Yeah,
Jinx,
Minotaur.
you owe me a cow
basically
head.
Minotaur. Oh yeah, Rokan's an orc. He's an orc warrior.
Just like
One of the
Al.
best. You know what my favorite memory from WoW is?
What?
That time we were at the Timeless Isle and we dueled for like an hour straight.
You know what? Al and I did that too.
Yeah.
But in the Badlands or Blasted Lands, we were
Yeah.
on like a plateau,
Oh my
and
God,
he and I
yeah.
dueled for probably 40 minutes.
We were
at least.
playing with Donald like all night, and then we were taking screenshots because we all had our own stone drake.
I think I still
Nice.
have those screenshots.
Oh, damn,
nice.
Stone Drake, that's cool.
I
man.
hope so.
And so Donald's like, I'm going to bed. And then we didn't. And then so we ended up dueling on there for like an hour. And then I remember when we finished, it was like the sun was going up.
I remember when we finished, Bro was waking up to go on a skate trip, and he's like, "You better go to bed. Dad's gonna be pissed that you were playing WoW literally from
Oh
like
my God,
midnight
yeah.
to 5 a.m."
Yeah, because my dad went to sleep, and
I was playing
yeah,
WoW.
you were still playing WoW. And then I get up. I woke up at like 5 in the morning because I was going on a skate trip, like a road trip,
Yeah.
with some friends, and my dad was gonna drop me off at where everyone was meeting up at, and I get up. I go to the kitchen, and the light is on in
the
the
office.
computer room, and I see my brother in there, and he's like on Skype with you.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
And I'm just like, you were, because Dad hates when you're like up all night playing
Right.
video games, and
Well,
I was
every
like,
dad
oh,
does.
he's
Every
gonna-
dad does.
he's gonna be so pissed at you. And sure enough, he was.
Yep. Yeah.
I think I dueled you, and I was in arms, and then I think I dueled you
It's
as
a
as a-
prot, yeah, and I was
protection.
dueling you as fucking restoration.
Yeah.
That's
So
how
it's
I
a
dueled him.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
just a
healer.
stalemate.
Can't like you get your cooldowns. Try to burst. Okay, use my defensive cooldowns.
Yep.
Heal up.
And then
Yeah.
we'd wait. We'd
Yeah,
just
wait.
keep like doing little chip damage until everything was back up.
Yeah.
God,
Yeah.
Timeless Isle was really fun. I liked that place.
Yeah, Timeless Isle was fun.
Especially when you could get the wings to jump over to the other side to
Yeah.
fight. It was like O'Dryan, the
Mhm.
big Tonka, I think it was. Not
The
Tonka.
Yongle.
Yongle, yeah.
You know what? I just want to take the time to apologize to everyone listening for all the game jargon we're using, because
Okay, well,
not everyone's.
I'll explain what a Yongle is. A Yongle is basically like
A Tauren.
well, yeah, a Tauren, but more of like a bison?
No, Bison is Tonka.
Oh, Yongle. So
They're
yak?
more. Yeah,
They're
yaks.
yak.
Yak more bull yak kind.
Yeah, like a bull.
Very broad horns, large dudes, like primal
Yeah,
Minotaur.
and they're like an evil tribe of the Tauren.
Mm-hmm.
So
Then there's the goddamn High Mountain, which are kind of fucking boring.
they're like moose, but
Yeah,
they're,
it's just
but
moose
they,
antlers on Tauren.
yeah,
Give us the
moose
fucking
antlers
Tonka.
on a Minotaur.
The Tonka would have been cool to play as
Yeah,
an allied
because
race.
they have a different face. They have more of an
Bison.
American bison.
Yeah, something unique, not just Tauren with fucking buffalo horns.
Yeah. Well, it's a solid game though.
Oh yeah,
That's all you're playing now
That
lately.
yeah, lately, and I wanted to get back into Pokemon.
you get
Nice, what
Let's Go
game?
I was gonna do not Let's Go. I was gonna do
Like a old
Ultra
game.
Ultra.
Oh,
because I wanted to.
did you finish that?
Yeah,
Have
I
you,
wanted
bro?
to test
Oh my
the online
God.
and see how people were competitively
Oh,
and see like what the heck's going on
dude.
in the
Now
meta
they're
and stuff
well.
like
Right
that.
now they're on my least favorite
Oh,
format,
legendaries.
Legendaries.
Oh, that's back in VGC.
Of course, it always
because
comes
it's like
back
the
in.
last year for
Yeah.
Ultra
Oh,
Sun
my
and
God.
Ultra Moon.
It always starts off nice. That's the good VGC format.
Yeah,
and
like
it
the
goes-
first format of a new generation's like the best time to get
Right.
into Pokemon competitively,
Mhm.
because the Pokemon you can use are way more restricted because like every new season they're like, all right, you can use a little bit more, and until it gets to the point where they're like, use whatever you want, use fucking
Mewtwo.
Primal Groudon, you know?
Fucking Mewtwo with Mega Stones.
Yeah.
Well, what they don't allow Mewtwo, do they?
Yeah.
No, they do.
Everything is allowed except
Mythic.
that's what I meant by legendaries, except mythic, like Celebi.
Celebi,
And you
Mew.
get one of the 3 groupings, so dogs, genies.
Oh well, those are
Well, yeah.
completely
Well, yeah, you get those in normal
they both
VGC.
are.
unrestricted, but
Yeah.
you can use
Zapdos, Moltres,
two
Articuno.
box legendaries.
Yeah, 2 box legendary.
Oh, okay, the box.
Kind of like, do you remember
Like
when
yeah,
we
yeah,
played
yeah.
in
Like
Ruby
Lugia.
and Sapphire? Yeah.
What was after chalk format? What was the name for that one?
Legendaries?
Oh,
Bullshit.
I
It
thought
was
there was
primals.
an anagram
Yeah,
for the
primals.
standard team.
It was
Primals.
primals.
Yeah, you were using
Because you
Groudon
used
or
like
Kyogre.
you basically used it was Groudon, and then you used Xerneas, and then
Yep.
you used
Yeah,
Mega
Xerneas.
Kings.
Yeah. For
That
that,
was the
setup
format.
for.
Do you
And
remember-
Smeargle.
Do you remember?
Smeargle.
Oh my
Smeargle.
God, Sport and Dark Void
Smeargle's
Smeargle is
such a
fucking
Fuck
bullshit.
Smeargle.
Yeah, you might not.
Dark Void Smeargle.
Our fans might know about our Yu-Gi-Oh professionalism, but we had a little bit of a stint with the VGC.
I'm still waiting for like a good format to try and get back into that again,
Right.
but
Yeah.
like I don't know if
It
I'm
just
gonna go to-
changes pretty quickly.
It's not that. I don't know if I'm gonna do events.
Well,
or
yeah.
anything.
Yeah.
I love
We
online
did a
tournaments.
couple
Yeah,
events.
Smogon.
Well,
Oh,
and
yeah,
the
Smoking's
official
fun. Official
game
online. It's like a
Remember
Oh, yeah,
Kanto
like
Classic?
Kanto
Kanto Classic.
Classic.
That was
I
really
was
awesome.
I did so well in that tournament.
Yeah.
I got top 200.
Nice.
Shit.
Worldwide.
There was like 10,000 people in that tournament.
I just
crushed
played
it.
whatever I needed to get. What was it? What was the reward?
Uh,
Shiny Dratini.
Oh yeah.
It was a
Shiny
Pokemon
something.
or
It was a
item?
Pokemon.
I don't know.
It was a
I can't
Pokemon.
remember.
Then it was probably that.
Shiny something.
It was something pretty cool.
Yeah.
But that was only if you just played your full rounds
Yeah,
that you were
yeah.
allowed to play. But yeah, I remember I did really well in that tournament.
It was a fun.
I
It was
had
a
lot
fun
of fun with
format.
that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you're playing Ultra Sun. You were gonna.
Yeah,
check
I
out
was.
the
So I
online.
finally put all my guys from all of my games from Game Boy Advance, the DS era games, the other 3DS era games, all are now
In
onto
Ultra?
Yeah.
Damn.
Or
Nice.
if not, they're sitting in Pokebank.
Oh fuck!
Nice.
But stuff
want
in
Pokebank. I need
Pokebank
to
is just like I want to call them breed rejects. Yeah,
That's what they are.
that's what they
The,
are.
the
kinda
Pokemon
fucked
that
up.
didn't have good enough stats.
Yeah.
It's kind of like real breeding.
There should be a mass release type thing. That would make things pretty easy. What do you do with those breed rejects?
Well,
They're taking
um,
up space.
In Let's Go, you can give them to
Look,
Professor
that's
Oak
pretty
and you
nice.
get
That's-
candy.
I think the next Pokemon for Switch is going to be pretty cool because it's definitely going to combine Go with what we've known a little. I think they're going to bring.
They should give you
mechanics.
something if you release Pokemon now.
They
yeah,
do.
Yeah.
Well, for Let's Go.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not for old. He's
Nah,
talking for
it's-
Ultra.
yeah. I'm
Oh,
talking-
I think they're gonna carry
yeah.
that.
Yeah,
forward.
I like that idea.
And
of that.
also in Let's Go, your PC is like pretty much portable.
Yeah, that's really nice.
Oh,
That
that's
is
Like
really
you
nice.
just
That's-
exit it in your bag.
Let's
that-
Go's pretty fun. It's
that
pretty
should have
fun.
been always like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, even in the anime, like Ash, he reaches the set, he gets to 7, and then you just see the Pokeball just
Yeah, it just
disappear
disappears in his
immediately.
hand. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you completed the Pokedex? Have you got every Pokemon?
Ever? Any
No.
games? No.
But not currently.
Have I done it
In all
before? I
Ultra.
did it with Red and Blue
Red and Blue. Damn.
because we
was-
had my brother hacked a Mew,
Oh.
or he didn't hack a Mew. It was like sports camp. It was
Someone
a camp-
traded
Yeah, it was a
to
day
him?
camp I went to. Yeah, he got it traded, and I think
Nice.
that person hacked
Oh,
or something.
okay.
They had like Game Shark or something
Yeah.
like that. So
I
that's how he
can't-
got it, and that's how we then got it.
Yeah.
I came so close in Diamond and Pearl. My first one of my playthroughs.
Yeah, I came pretty close in that.
I was within, like, 10.
generation, too. I've always like I knew I could have, but I never put in the time
Yeah.
to finish it.
Right.
And I've come close for multiple like generations of Pokemon. Like I remember 3rd generation, I got like 350 something out of like 380.
Mm-hmm.
I came really close, and
Damn.
then Gen 4 I came really close again, and then after that I was like, I don't fucking care.
It gets so hard because completing the international decks now, it's just so many fucking mons.
You have to use other games in order
Oh,
to
yeah.
complete the
Oh, yeah.
current game.
Mm-hmm. And you definitely have to take advantage of Poke Transfer,
Yeah,
Poke Bank.
and all that stuff. And then not only that, but you have to use the global trade system.
Yeah,
What is it called?
GTS. Mhm.
Sometimes I kept telling myself I was gonna get all like 800 Pokemon in the latest game,
Yeah.
and then
Summon, yeah.
but then it's like every time I'm ready to start doing that, the next game is about to
It
come
comes
out,
out too
and then
often.
I'm just like, oh well, I'm gonna just wait for the new game.
Right.
I'm just
Yeah.
gonna play that because I don't feel like sitting around this old game.
Yeah. Just curious, what was the last game you guys 100%ed? Or at least, like, section of a game? Like, for me, it would have been Smash Bros. Ultimate. I 100%ed the story mode.
You just love bragging about that.
I'm using a fucking example. Like, you don't have to 100% all the multiplayer achievements.
I'm not like a huge 100%.
I'm just curious.
Well,
I'm
just
just
at
curious.
100%ing a game.
Or at least a story mode.
Well, I mean, what I have in my mind right now is Spyro the Dragon. All three of those, I've 100%ed those.
Oh, like the new collection that came out?
No, just the old ones.
Oh.
I have an emulator on my computer, and I beat them.
And you got, like, every special gem.
Yeah, skill point, every little
Damn.
secret. You know.
Nice.
Anything else as far as 100%?
Legend of Zelda.
No, Zelda I can never. I don't like catching bugs and
Yeah, it's
and
like so
spirits.
tedious. That's
and-
why I don't 100% shit because
Yeah.
it's so fucking tedious. It's
Yeah.
like find all these little hidden bugs everywhere, and I'm
Right.
like, nah, I don't do that. I don't do that with any game, honestly. Like I like to complete to where I feel fulfilled, but I don't go through all this like mind-numbing bullshit that makes me hate the game.
No, I can respect that.
Oh, you know what? As far as achievement hunting goes, what game have I 100%ed achievement wise? Like for, this is like Xbox 360 and like PlayStation and all
Yeah.
those have those like achievements.
Yeah.
Civilization Revolution
Oh my god.
for Xbox 360.
Is that the one that was on DS?
Yes, I believe there was
That's
a
a
DS
fun
one,
one, yeah.
but you know how it is when there's one on DS and one on a different platform.
It's different, yeah.
They're
Oh,
like
yeah.
completely different games.
I did 100% a game. It's been a really long time. Last game I 100%ed actually was WarioWare Touched on the
Oh,
Nintendo
yeah.
DS. And that game is basically just like a shitload of mini games, and it's really fun. If
Oh,
you've
yeah.
never played it,
WarioWare's a
I
great
recommend.
franchise.
I recommend it. It's really fun. Like it's just something to like chill out with, and you play a bunch of fun, stupid little mini games. And there were like challenges to complete a certain amount of rounds in each mini game because basically they have like an arcade mode where you play just the single mini game.
Right.
And you keep doing it, and it keeps speeding up and going faster and faster. And you have like a certain time limit to do random things. Like one of them's like unroll a roll of toilet paper.
That's a good one.
And so it gets faster and faster, and so
Go,
you're really like
go,
swiping with the
Go,
stylus
Mike.
on the touch screen to try and unroll the toilet paper. And so it gets really hard once you get to a certain, because it's like infinite rounds. And
Right.
it just keeps speeding up until it becomes impossible.
Yeah.
And so every mini game, there's probably like 60 plus mini games, at least. There's probably like 70, and each one has a certain amount of rounds that you have to get past, and it gives you a rose on the mini game when you've gotten the achievement. And so I did that for every single mini game, expecting the final like reward to be like some really cool shit, because as you're going and doing this, the game gives you like these little mini apps, like applications you can use in the game that's like weird things where it's like one's like a harmonica that you blow into the DS mic.
Yep.
And it
Yeah,
makes
that's a good one.
and depending on buttons you hit, it makes different notes. You have like a little electronic harmonica. And so I completed all of these games to whatever round they wanted me to get, and I was expecting the final like reward for completing it to be really awesome, and I'm pretty sure the final thing it gave me was like this app where you blow into the mic, and it's like one of those party blowers.
That's
yeah, that
funny.
like
That's
unrolls,
so
and I
funny.
was so angry. I was like, this is fucking bullshit.
And he said he'd never 100% a game
That was
again.
very Wario.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Yeah, oh
to
yeah.
give a gag gift like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
But you know what? Worth it. I'd do it again. That game was just so much fun.
Oh,
I didn't
yeah.
even care.
Yeah. You should do Wario. You should play WarioWare Gold.
Oh, speaking of 100%ing that game, that brought up the another game I did, Lord of the Rings: The Third Age, which was basically a RPG sort of Final Fantasy style.
Lord of the Rings.
game.
That sounds fun as fuck.
Yeah, it was a fun game. I have it. I ended up getting it at GameStop for GameCube.
Nice.
Yeah.
What was your favorite character to play as?
For that game,
Mm-hmm.
well, the main character's name is Barathor, and he is broken as heck.
Is he canon?
No,
Oh.
this isn't canon.
Oh, well,
yeah, the
never-
Tolkien estate is like,
never
why did you
mind.
do this?
Never mind. I don't want to
So-
hear any more.
Retcon.
But they tied it well to the movie, the
Mm-hmm.
cinematic universe. So
Nice.
Oh, that's cool.
yeah, like it worked perfectly.
As good as Celebrimbor and the Ranger.
Oh, the Shadow of Mordor.
Yeah, Shadow.
Okay,
or
I was
Shadow
like,
of
you're just
War.
saying words here. Celebrimbor.
Celebrimbor. or
The
whatever.
forger of the ring, bro.
I don't know. I
The
haven't
one
played.
ring to rule them all.
Yeah.
It's my Aragorn impression.
I think he made the
Okay.
Elven rings. I think he didn't make the ring.
I thought he smithed all the rings, but that's
Sorry.
just
No,
me.
he just made. Well, that's that video game take on it. But
And then
no,
my
he made
ex, or no, it's not Shelob.
Shelob.
She's a nice lady.
Yeah, then
What?
they make Shelob's a witch.
She goes from
basically.
a
Oh.
ugly spider into a babe.
Yeah.
So she's like an animagus from Harry Potter. and
Yes.
She can transform.
Yes.
Into giant spider
At
or
will, or is
lady.
she like
At will.
stuck?
At will?
At
Then
will.
how come in Return the King?
Exactly,
She didn't want to
because
fillet
that's-
Frodo. He's a hobbit.
That's why people were just like, why did you do this? That's why some people really hate on Shadow of War and Shadow of Mordor.
Hey, they
Oh, is
needed
that
some
not
eye
canon?
candy,
No,
right?
no.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
that's.
was like-
I'm sorry. Yeah.
I thought
It's
None
really
of the
fun.
video
canon
games are
to this-
canon.
It's
None
really
of the video
fun,
games
though.
are canon.
I haven't
thought-
even cracked open Shadows of War, probably because I haven't finished Shadows of Mordor yet.
Yeah.
because
Shadow
you
of
have so
Mordor.
many
I
games you're
beat
working
Shadow of Mordor, but there's just so much like Assassin's Creed where you
Shit, yeah, to
you
get
have
done.
to find like the little notes,
all the skill points,
and all the lore stuff, and like the little audio files.
Get all your
on.
weapons.
You know
at
what?
The top
I'm just
thing,
gonna
yeah.
say it. 100%ing. I'd say like 90% of games are
Sucks,
not even
yeah.
worth 100%ing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Because like the reward. First of all, you're not really missing out on anything. I'd say most of the
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
You're not missing
Unless
out.
it's like one of those things where it has a true ending.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. And that's one of the scenarios where you would be missing out. But I'm saying most of the time it's like like you're saying, collect these little things,
Right.
and they don't really add that much more to the story. It's just
It's just
You
continuing the
tidying up.
gameplay. Yeah.
yeah, you're tidying up.
Yeah. Because like Breath of the Wild.
Yeah,
if
find
you-
all the little hidden whatever
I
they're
think
called.
if you do
Oh,
all
yeah,
if you
tree
get all the
people.
shrines, do all the stuff, beat all the bosses.
The little leaf people.
I don't think you have to do the leaf
Oh,
people,
okay.
Okay.
but basically you have to get all the
Oh,
shrines.
yeah,
There's
yeah.
over 100, I think.
You get the true ending.
Yes, and the true ending is just Zelda saying something else, and it's just
And
like,
giving
wow, why?
Link an OTPHJ.
Yeah, it's
Fan
basically
service.
like, why can't they finally kiss? Is all I keep saying to myself
Maybe.
all the time.
Do they finally kiss?
No,
No.
they never will.
But she does like the very anime-esque, like,
Well, because dude, Link and Zelda have like
it's a little platonic,
platonic
even though not
relationship.
really.
sister,
No.
sister.
no, play Skyward Sword
I
again.
know.
Yeah, play.
I
he
never
didn't-
played it.
Yeah,
I
never
never
touched
played
it.
it.
It's
I don't play Zelda games. really.
Skyward
I'm
Sword.
trying, I'm
They
trying.
should have kissed at the end of Skyward.
Oh, I would
I'm
love
so
that.
embarrassed. Would you, Al? Do you think I'm a big Zelda fan?
bigger than me.
Well, bigger than
That's
him,
not me.
definitely.
That's not saying much.
But like, I got a lot of Zelda merch. I like the games. I
Right.
like the lore.
Right.
I've never beaten a Zelda game.
All right, we're gonna have to cut
I'm
that.
stuck on the water temple in Ocarina. I couldn't beat the
Oh, well,
goddamn
you gotta
whack-a-mole bullshit in fire temple.
You gotta let Big Brother take care of the water temple.
Oh my goodness. Well, the water temple, yes, it's known to be the
Bullshit.
Worst, the worst.
I mean, I got the Gorons.
Well, which version are you playing? Are you playing
3DS. I haven't even fucking
Dude,
touched N64.
If you're playing the 3DS one, they make it easy for you.
That's what you would think until you have
signs
a
that tell you the water level.
What?
When you know how you have to hit a thing and it changes the water up and down.
Also, you have a guide.
It tells you. It tells you.
It doesn't. Okay, having a guidebook
Try
helps in a
beating
Zelda
it for
game.
N64, man.
I don't even want to imagine that.
Well, no, I mean the water temple is harder.
I know. You don't have to tell me.
No.
Gyroscope helps a
That
little
was the only
bit.
thing.
The point is, I'm stuck because I have a half heart of health at my last save point, and there's a goddamn boulder chasing me in a corridor that I died almost getting through just to find out I don't have a key for a fucking door, so I have to backtrack, and I fucking hate backtracking. That's the one thing I hate in video games is backtracking.
Sounds like you're gonna need Big Bro to take care
I'd
of
rather
this.
have the other druther take care of it. Because
Yeah,
I know
he's done it before.
Yes, that's why I...
So let me ask this: have you gotten to the mini boss of that temple?
What's the mini boss?
The mid boss.
Oh, Dark Link?
Yes.
Yeah, I beat Dark Link.
Oh, okay. Well, then you're almost there.
I mean, I gave up on the water temple too. I just teleported out, and then I just started doing other things, and I got as far as I could
Did you get the big Goron
Yes.
sword? Oh, I love that.
That's
love
a nice
that
line.
quest.
I love that quest line.
Yeah.
And I was doing a whole bunch of other shit to get more heart containers because I'm like, this is too fucking hard. I need as much, and I'm like as far as I can go without beating the water temple. I'm still fucking stuck and frustrated.
My favorite race of people in the Zelda universe.
Goron. Oh,
I love
yeah.
Gorons. Whoa. Ooh. Ooh.
I like
that's
the
just permanently
cuckoos.
stuck in my head.
I'm a big fan of the cuckoo race.
What, the bird? The chicken?
Chickens.
Yeah. Yeah. And you hit one, they all gang up on you. And they
I
won't
love
stop
that.
until you die.
I love that mechanic.
Yeah, but Zelda's really fun. Ocarina's fun. Skyward Sword, I never got too far on.
I think I have just about every Zelda game. Now that I think
I
about
think you do.
it. I have one. I have Adventure of Link, which no one talks about and no one should ever talk about.
Yeah, I heard that game's horrible.
Mm-hmm.
I do have Link to the Past. I have Oracle of Ages, Oracle of Seasons.
I need those too.
They're in the eShop. I have Link's Awakening. I do have them all, except for Link's crossbow training. But we
Which
don't
you
talk
could-
about that one either.
Yeah.
Man, I really liked the aesthetic of Skyward Sword, but I could just never get into it because I fucking hate the Wiimote. That's
Yeah.
why I want to switch.
You want to know how I beat
I want to
it?
use the fucking buttons.
I
You
was
know?
cheated.
No, I was in high school and I would just, it was winter break, I would just stay up all night. And then when I would hang out with people, it'd be like 9 at night, and for whatever reason, we went and got coffee. That's how I started drinking coffee, and then I would just be up even later, playing that game, and eventually beating it.
Nice.
Yo, actually, I have beaten a Zelda game. Hyrule Warriors.
Fuck.
It counts.
I did beat the story.
Yeah. But, oh my god.
I guess you're a
it's
bigger
so-
Zelda
it's
fan than
so
me.
Dude, those Warrior games are so expensive.
and
Like you-
repetitive.
Yeah, you just...
It's Dynasty Warriors. Basically, it's like mob style game where you're like on a war front, and it's just you bashing enemy after enemy, just hordes of enemies. Really.
But you're like juggling them with your techniques.
Mm-hmm.
It's
up in
it's
the
fun
air.
for a while, but you definitely gotta take breaks.
Yeah.
Because it's so repetitive.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. And then they try to include little side missions, but all it is just you
Find the
trying,
spiders.
run across the
Oh,
map as
Golden
fast as you
Star
can.
or whatever's.
Yep.
Yeah, the Skulltulas.
Skulltulas.
Yeah. And then not only that, but like there's a leveling system, so
It's all right. Games like that are more fun when you're playing a multiplayer.
yeah.
But even then, they're just fun to
But
play every
they
once in a
made
while.
the level cap is like, I don't even know, like over 100 or something, like 250 or something stupid like that.
Yeah.
Because they keep releasing updates.
Yeah.
Because
And
then
yeah,
when
DLC.
It's like,
and
wow.
Stuff.
Yeah.
Al, do you remember the first game we played online together? And it wasn't WoW, I can tell you that much.
Animal Crossing.
Nope.
Oh, Kid Icarus.
Nope.
No?
No, not kidding.
He knows what it is.
I hope
There's a reason why I'm bringing it up now.
There's oh god, what is it?
Four
No.
Swords.
Oh wait,
Four
was
Swords.
Yeah,
Four
it was
Swords.
4 swords.
Yeah, because I was like, oh, Zelda. It's a Zelda game.
Dude. Oh yeah. Dude, Four Swords was. I didn't like those games.
that you need other people to play.
Yeah, or you really can't play it all.
Bro, you are such a cuck for not picking that up when it was free.
It came back again. Yeah, it was. I think it was free twice.
We
Oh, I
all
missed
three
it
of us
both
could have been
times.
playing 4 swords.
You need 4 people.
No, you can play with 3
Yeah.
or with 2 or by yourself, but it's not that
I don't
fun.
know. I thought about. I remember Al saying how the game wasn't that great, so I didn't get it.
Well, it's not. I don't
free
like
Zelda
those
game.
4 sword games. Are
Yes,
you
I
need
wish I
people
got
to
it.
play them. It's a co-op game.
Speaking of 3DS,
It makes it so much easier because then you got to literally place a guy, then you got to switch,
yeah,
run the other guy, place the guy.
Fuck
And
that.
it's just like it's
it's
so much
terrible
easier. Yeah.
doing it single player. Do any of you guys have a favorite game for 3DS? Because one of my favorite games of all time was on the 3DS.
What, Kid Icarus?
Yeah, Kid Icarus Uprising is one of the best games
Yeah.
I've ever played.
It was
All time.
so good for the time it was released.
Oh my! And it's still I
It was
pick it
really
up every
good.
once in a while, and it's still fun to play.
Yeah. It had
love that
full
game.
voice acting, and some people say
Animation.
Yeah. Some people get mad about like some of voice acting and voice acting skills,
It's
but
all
it's
good
like
enough.
no, it's good.
Yeah, it's good. I love that game so much.
Yeah.
It's like
And it's cheesy.
it's cheesy.
Yeah.
It's self-aware. It's fun.
Yeah.
It's fucking fun. It's the difficulty system is what you see now in the Smash Portrait
Right.
thing.
Well, because it was made by
Sakurai.
yeah,
Yeah.
Owl Lab.
And honestly, I hate to say it, but Kid Icarus Uprising is better than Smash Bros.
What the fuck?
It is.
Dude, you
Smash-
didn't play the online.
I never played Kid Icarus, like, period.
The
Yeah.
online was dope.
Yeah, it was.
Actually, I tried the original Kid Icarus.
That's-
I hated it.
that's not a good
Yeah.
game.
The 8-bit
no.
one on NES.
It's cool that it came free with pre-ordering Uprising,
Mm.
and I love that it came with the little ergonomic stand because
Oh, yeah, I
My
remember
brother
that.
would use that for his phone.
Nice.
Yeah.
yeah, I just
Well,
like
you needed it because
Oh,
that was
yeah.
before the
the XLs made it easier.
before the what is it, joystick?
Yeah.
For the
The
new
little-
3DS.
yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Well, no, you wouldn't.
Well, no,
you-
because there's one on both
it's a
sides
claw.
now.
Well, you didn't. You don't even. You can turn by swiping.
I know,
It's
but
because you
could
were
have
clawing
both.
and you're only holding it with one hand. That's
Oh,
why.
yeah.
And it was like a claw thing. So it gives you the support underneath. So I'd just lay that thing on my stomach, not even put it full out, just balance it on top of one, and I'd wreck shit.
Yeah, playing online.
Oh my
The only
God,
people that play
3v3.
online now are just like
Bots, well, like
people
Koreans
from Japan.
and Korean like kanji names.
Yeah,
It's weird.
it's like, and then the queue times are bad.
Pretty long.
Yeah.
We played that in 2018.
Yeah.
We had played a couple rounds, and it was pretty much you and me and an AFK guy versus
Yeah, oh my
two
God.
Korean people.
Yeah. Freaking AFK people are the worst people in the world.
Not good teammates.
No.
Don't enter a queue
If you
you're
don't
gonna
know
be
what
AFK,
AFK means, it's away from keyboard.
which is basically a player who's not at his controller or the
For
keyboard.
some reason, they're like playing the game, but they leave.
Yeah.
That happens to me in Splatoon all the time. I fucking hate it.
Doesn't make any sense to me. Like what? Well, I mean, the world's big. Things happen. I don't know.
Still, like,
Turn off your
I'm just
console if
getting
you're not
experience.
playing.
Yeah.
Don't join another game.
Yeah, don't
Yeah.
join the. Don't enter.
I
the
mean, I get it
function.
when
Yeah.
queue times are long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Splatoon, there's no excuse.
Well, yeah.
Queue times are like literally like 40 seconds.
Do you guys have any favorite games for the 3DS?
See, that's tough. I have a lot of titles.
It's a list.
There's a lot of
but,
titles I
Any
like.
top.
But
games.
you know, can I do regular DS too?
Sure.
Some of my favorite games of all time, I think, were on the first DS.
Oh, yeah.
Instead of the 3DS, like Pokemon Black and White.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. A
That's
lot of
probably
people
one of the
hate
best-
on that Pokemon.
I don't
game.
think people hate on it anymore. I think everyone kind of recognizes it's like one of the best stories.
And it had one of the best post games too.
Yes,
Yep.
especially Black 2, White 2. Are you kidding me? You
Mm-hmm.
had, not only did you have like the battle trains where you could just spam battles and
Fucking
I
test
Battle
your
love
Tree
mind.
and Battle
so much.
City.
Yeah, Battle Tree or Battle
I
City.
love the subways.
I love doing the thing where you could be a phantom in the other player's game.
Yes, and you could appear as like a Pokemon or
And the best thing
Yeah.
about Black and White, the fucking online Dream World.
connected to
yes,
a website.
that was the fun. I
Download
loved it.
Pokemon in
thought
your
That's how I
game.
got
Tedious.
Arceus.
It was tedious, but
It was
think
worth it. I got
was-
so
it
many
was cool for the
skins
time.
No,
my
I got a lot
ex
of
or
cool
whatever.
shit. Trust me.
Yeah,
That was like
we-
my peak Pokemon playing. I played
Yeah.
the shit out of that, and I did Dream World all the time, but I definitely thought it was tedious as fuck.
Oh well, yeah,
My one
because
issue.
you had to go online, sign into
Oh
your
yeah.
account,
hmm
and then download the
Yeah, but my one issue with that game
frame or whatever.
was how you got the fucking Pal Park with the goddamn crossbow minigame to pick up the Pokemon.
Yeah, I
that
hate
was
that. I
annoying.
hate
It was still better.
Oh
than
yeah, that was just
Diamond
my
and
one.
Pearl.
Oh yeah,
The Pal Park, and you can only transfer 6 Pokemon
at a
every
time.
24
Yeah, that
hours.
was
Yeah, a day.
annoying.
That was horrible.
Yeah.
that was awful.
But yeah, that's probably my favorite DS title. But going back to 3DS, I can do like a top 3. And for me on 3DS, my top 3 is Mario 3D Land.
Oh,
That game was
fuck.
phenomenal.
Yeah, that was.
If you're into platforming, it's like a must play. And that was like one of the first 3DS titles.
That's
I
probably my
think.
Yeah.
second favorite Mario game behind Odyssey.
Yeah, it was really good.
Mario
Next-
Kart.
No,
Oh, you didn't like that one?
fuck Mario Kart. The
Mario Kart
Arms-
DS was better than 3DS. I want to say.
I played regular DS a
I
lot
liked
more
3DS
than I
Mario
did on
Kart.
the
I played that one a
3DS.
lot.
I played DS one a lot. I would say Animal Crossing New Leaf was one of my
Yeah,
favorite 3DS
yes, New
titles
Leaf
because
was the best.
I'm just a sucker
Oh
for
yeah,
Animal
New
Crossing.
Leaf. Best Animal Crossing.
I mean that's one of my favorite franchises ever, and I just love those games. And then third,
Happy Home Designer.
Hey, come on.
no, the Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire remake.
Oh,
I liked it because it was just a
Nostalgia.
trip
You
down
like
memory.
trumpets.
I like trumpets, and dude, I'm also a sucker for Pokemon nostalgia.
Oh yeah.
Anytime they remake a game,
I
I
really,
have to buy it.
I still
want
want a Diamond and Pearl remake. Those were
It's
probably,
gonna come.
yeah.
It's it eventually. We'll get it soon. Eventually.
Well, it's the next one up. It's the
I
next
know.
remake on deck.
Well,
Kanto's
no,
got fucking
Kanto got one.
2.
Yeah,
But that doesn't mean
right.
they're gonna do a fucking silver again.
So, if
silver
we're
and
doing-
gold
I wouldn't
be
and
mad.
crystal.
So if we're doing a list, I'm gonna have to say that one is just 4th gen DS
All those
Pokemon game.
Yeah, Heart
From
Gold Soul Silver
Pearl,
is like one
Platinum,
of my favorites.
That was such a great line.
Diamond,
All the DS
Soul
Pokemon
Silver,
games, yes.
Heart Gold, phenomenal.
All of them up to X and Y. Great.
Well,
So-
all the Pokemon games on regular DS.
Regular
oh
DS.
yeah.
phenomenal.
Oh yeah.
yes.
Oh yeah.
yes,
They were all phenomenal.
amazing.
Yeah.
Even
agreed.
you know what? Yeah, all DS Pokemon games,
Yeah.
all of them.
Rumble Dash. Trepose. All of them.
Conquest,
spin-off.
Every
Conquest,
I forgot
Mystery
Conquest. Oh, I forgot those two even existed.
Conquest. They came out with Conquest here towards the very end of Wi-Fi for DS. So it was
Oh,
like you only got to play
fuck.
on it online with it for like maybe a year.
That was such a
Damn.
weird concept.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Game.
Because it was like a Japanese company came in and said, "Hey, we want to do this game." And
We're
so
like,
it's
okay, give us money.
And Game Freak's like, "Okay." Yeah. So that would be 1. 2 would have to be Fire Emblem Awakening because I played the shit out of that game. I had
You did. I remember that. You beat it
I had-
on, like 3 times.
yeah.
Oh my
I had over 100 hours playtime in like 2 weeks.
Oh my god.
Like
Did that come out in high school?
no, that came out in college.
Oh my God.
Freshman year of
Damn.
college.
You
for me.
fail any exams?
Nah,
'cause
you
of that
probably
game?
played on the train a lot.
What had happened is that it came out in February, and so I went to this like GameStop to get it. I'm like, hey, you got Fire Emblem Awakening? I'm like, oh, you know what? No, that's a little weird. We don't have that. Go next door to Target. Hey, so do you have Fire Emblem Awakening? No, we don't have
Yeah, because
that.
back then, like,
They-
hardly anyone gave a fuck about Fire
Fire
Emblem.
No, it's not that. Nintendo fucked up.
Oh, they short printed.
No, they didn't send it out.
Oh my god.
Nintendo didn't send it out. They fucked up the shipping order. So I was just like, well, I really want to play this game. So I decided to download it onto my DS. It was the first
eShop.
it was the
Okay.
first time I ever downloaded a game onto a system like that.
Nice.
So that was my very first one.
Okay, I just remembered my favorite download game for 3DS, Tetris. Just OG
Yeah,
Game Boy
you played
Tetris.
that a
Well,
lot.
Tetris is apparently the world's most favorite
Yes, it's the
game.
most
Video
played
game
game ever.
ever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Overrated.
You know what great 3DS game I just remembered?
You just
Dr. Mario's better.
you
No,
like
it's
Pokemon
not. I'm sorry,
Puzzle
but Dr.
Challenge.
Mario's
I
got
like that
nothing.
too.
Yeah.
They got nothing
Dr.
on
Mario
Tetris.
is so much better.
No, it is not.
It's way more fun because you win.
I guess.
And Mario's there.
Okay.
Sorry,
Great
I only
3DS
like
game.
Dr.
I forgot that.
Luigi.
You know, this was really fun. When this 3DS game came out, because we were in California and we picked it up at a GameStop in
Kingdom
California.
Hearts 3D.
Dream Drop. I had a lot of fun with that game, and I
Yeah, it was
remember
a
beating
solid
it
game.
like in 4 days because I just couldn't put it down.
Mm-hmm.
It was so fun, and I loved the little pets you got and how they had the AR cards with them.
Oh shit, that reminds me. Advance Wars, Dual Strike, and Days of Ruin were phenomenal games.
Yeah, you played the shit out of that too. I remember that.
Yeah.
Guys, we're overshadowing the best DS game ever created. Clubhouse games.
I thought we were talking 3DS.
Oh,
I'm talking.
Well, he said Advance
I'm going
Wars.
back and forth between
Yeah.
3DS and DS.
Yeah.
All right, we're just gonna lump it all together.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
we have
the dual screen
We have to
systems.
Fine.
because shit, man.
Yeah, because you know what?
Because
It's
you
kinda
said New Leaf,
sad.
and I love New Leaf too, man.
Yeah, it's kind of sad that the DS
It's
is
dead.
on it. It's on its way out.
Although
Yeah.
still
Nintendo
doing
hasn't
games.
directly said they won't be making another DS.
Yeah, but come on, there's like hardly any games ever coming out.
There are some.
Well,
I
that's
keep
'cause they're
getting
focusing on
bombarded with
Switch.
ads. So
But
they're,
it's
they're
far
slowly.
less.
The last, I
Yeah.
think, main Nintendo brand game coming out on 3DS, I think that was WarioWare Gold.
Kirby's Epic Yarn is coming out. in a
Oh
couple
yeah,
months.
that's right. Never.
actually might
maybe
buy that.
original game. I think it might just be ports now, like Bowser's Inside Stories and Kid.
It's been a lot of ports
Yeah,
lately.
yeah.
The DS, man. It was a hell of a system.
Oh yeah.
It's easily the best handheld.
Oh yeah,
portable
better
system
than
that
Game
they
Boy.
made.
by
Game Boy
far.
had good games,
Yeah.
but the console itself just wasn't that great.
Yeah,
Right.
for the backlit touchscreen and
AA batteries.
and for the good DSs, you could play fucking Game Boy
Game Boy
Advance
Advance
games.
SP.
Yeah,
Yeah. Then they had the Game Boy Micro.
that was
Was
interesting.
basically an advance, but
Just
like,
an advanced player.
It
It
was
only played
tiny.
advanced. Yeah,
It
it
was
was
tiny.
small.
Okay.
So small.
Was it even backlit?
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
yes.
but like
it was after the SP, I think.
Oh.
It was, and I remember it. I never had one, but I've played on one before, and that screen is so tiny. It's like
What's the
almost not
point?
even
Yeah.
enjoyable.
Right.
Yeah. Love me some mobile games.
It's like the,
No,
Those are original mobile games were handheld.
I don't love mobile games anymore.
I can only play one,
Yeah. Heroes. Final
and there's
Emblem.
only one reason why I play it.
Yeah, you guys play it for eye candy and eye candy alone.
It's true.
Yeah, I like the waifus. I got a team of waifus.
And the truth comes out.
It's waifu emblem.
It is.
basically.
It's
Pick your-
great.
Favorites. Do battle.
Lynn,
And when they get hurt, their clothes fall off.
that's not a lie.
I know.
It's called broken armor. All right, their armor breaks.
Okay, sorry.
Big fan of Ishtar. When her armor breaks.
I mean, I don't have anything against it. I'm just
Genealogy
not
and,
into mobile games on my phone. I've tried to play so many. I tried Pokemon Go. I tried to play Yu-Gi-Oh. I tried to play
Duel
Animal
Links.
Crossing. I can't get into any of them.
Yeah.
There's something about not having real buttons
Yeah.
that
Well, I'm
makes
sure
me
you would
so
still be playing
uncomfortable.
Pokemon Go if the battle system was anything like normal Pokemon.
yeah, I would have played that.
Yeah.
They just fucked it up.
Yeah, it's fucking stupid.
It's a little weird that you swipe to.
And tap. Yeah, it's
I
stupid.
hate that. I hate that
Stupid.
so much.
Yeah.
You know what? Positive vibes. I don't want to talk about Pokemon Go.
That was we had fun with it in
I know,
Peoria,
we had
Well,
fun
yeah,
for,
that
like,
first
2
month,
weeks.
or, well,
and then we came back for a week and we had a little bit of fun.
It was fun because we were
everywhere you went,
we were in
someone was
Peoria.
playing, and freaking.
And it was new.
It would be the middle of the night, and you see people
Let's go
driving
out.
around.
Yeah.
And, hey, there's an Eevee over there, and like people were talking to people.
Oh yeah, Donald looking for his fucking Krabby.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, me and him walked.
We're running around.
Everyone would like just split up and
Yeah.
walk everywhere. It was a really exciting time when that game was fresh.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, yeah. And
Because
people were discovering
it
things
was
about
like
it too.
we were actually in Pokemon.
Yeah. And people would be like, hey, oh, hello there, traveler.
Yeah.
Yo, what team are you?
Yeah,
yeah, you got it.
Exactly,
Well,
yeah.
what I think we all picked the same team,
picked
right?
blue team.
Blue team, that's
We're
right.
Team Blue.
I don't remember what the actual team name. Valor.
Mystic.
Something.
We were Mystic.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
all
it was
right for a
fun.
little, and then you just realized that it was nothing like real Pokemon,
Yeah.
and it offended me. But I understand why they did that.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
I'm still offended. Whatever. I'm not gonna play it because of that, and so I deleted it, and I've never looked back, and it's fine. That's okay. Maybe one day they'll come to their senses and they'll stop
Fix it.
babying people and let them experience real Pokemon.
I think Let's Go is a good step forward.
No, it definitely is.
yeah.
But that's on Switch.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they realized Switch was gearing towards people roughly our age.
Yeah.
But people roughly our age have all played a Pokemon game, basically. So I think the hope is for like the younglings.
Well, they got
You
Fortnite.
know.
That's about as much as they
Oh,
need.
you're right. You're right. And
Fortnite.
Fortnite on your phone, the Switch, everything.
Yeah, but also a lot of people our age, they've played Pokemon games, but it hasn't been
Since Red
since
and
like
Blue.
Red and Blue. And so
Yeah.
a lot of those people, like they don't look at, they're not like us where we can look at pretty much any Pokemon and it's like I know what type they are.
Oh,
I
yeah,
know what they're
yeah.
weak against. I know
Yeah.
what they're strong against.
Yeah.
People don't see that.
And
They're like,
then
I don't know what it is.
even further, if you have in the back of your head, okay, that's a tank, that's a wall.
Yeah,
You can,
exactly.
yeah, you
And
can see their build.
their
Yeah.
stats. We
Yeah.
understand the stats of them too, and it's kind of interesting
Yeah.
because lately I've been playing a lot of Octopath Traveler, which is another Japanese RPG game, and I forget in typical JRPGs you don't have access to that information of an enemy's types
Yeah.
and how to counter them right off the bat. Pokemon's different
You have
because
to
we
use examine.
we know that.
Oh,
in a lot of those
and,
games.
and so I'm spending
I'm
a lot of
thinking
time.
Fire Emblem. You see the colors and the weapons.
All right.
Sorry.
Anyways, I'm just saying it's interesting because going into that, I fight an enemy. I don't know what they're weak against, and I have to try all these different things
Right.
to see what moves are going to do more damage. And now I'm seeing that's what it's like for a person playing Pokemon who's never really played it before. And
Right.
the game's probably a little more difficult. that
Oh
way.
yeah.
Like you can look at certain Pokemon and assume that they're weak against certain types, but like imagine somebody playing a Pokemon game for the first time and they don't know all the types and they see like a
Sylveon.
Quagsire and
Yeah.
it's like, wow,
Oh,
that
yeah.
looks like a water type. I want to use my electric move on it, and then
It's
they're
unaffected.
Yeah.
unaffected because they're also ground type.
Right. Which neutralizes
Yeah, and you're
electric.
just like, why is that happening?
Why?
So it's kind of interesting that that's how it is for the newcomers to
Right.
the game.
You know what I don't understand? I know that heat melts ice, but ice is also water. Why the fuck is fire super effective against ice?
Because the ice has to stay in its solid form. Like them turning into water they're not water types.
Okay. Yeah.
Now if it's a water ice
Ice
type,
type,
then
yeah.
it's only neutral.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. Thanks, bro. Thanks for
welcome.
explaining it to me.
Pokemon master here. Actually, I'm a Pokemon professor.
Can you explain to me why Sableye is so good?
Um,
Prankster.
he was
There's-
good. I don't know if he's good
I
anymore.
think he's still good. If you're
Any
talking
Pokemon with
singles,
Prankster.
Isn't he
talking
only weak
singles.
to fairy?
Yes.
Yes.
That's why.
He used to have no weakness.
Yes. That was insane typing. Dark Ghost.
Dark Ghost was the best typing in the game
Yeah.
on paper.
Mm-hmm.
But
Besides an electric type with levitate.
Yeah.
yeah, because when you think about it, a Ghost Dark type
which
doesn't
was
have
who was it? Electros?
Zapdos.
like electric flying.
He
Oh,
you can hit flying.
The
The
eel,
sea lamprey or whatever.
yeah,
Oh yes.
Electros.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Dark Ghost seems great on paper because it used to be just neutral or resistant to everything, but they usually had like horrible move pool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Spirit Tome was
Horrible.
yeah.
He was bad. He was a cool
You
concept.
spam Will-O-Wisp and Pain
And
Split.
getting him, how the fuck else are you supposed to get him? I'm trying to
I
figure
thought that
out
was so
how are you going to
fun.
even get him in
it was-
future games? Is there an easier way to get him, or is it literally just through the fucking tower? I think it might just be through the tower.
I don't know. That's a good
No,
question.
I don't know. I
don't
haven't
know.
tried
I've
to
never seen-
complete
Well,
the
people-
decks in recent games. And
Can't think of the last time.
I don't know
I've
if he's
seen
been
him.
in a game since
Yeah,
Gen 4.
that's why I think it's kind of crazy.
I'm sure he has.
I feel like he has. Like in Black and White, there was something. There had to be.
Yeah.
That's what you think?
No,
I feel like he was probably forgotten.
every Pokemon's been in a game since Gen 4.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Bro here. Surprise! Yeah, this is a part 1. If you couldn't tell by the title, episode 9. So you'll have an episode 9 this week, an episode 9 next week, and then our special 10th episode in the week after that one. So yeah, tune in, check it out, have some fun, and have a good one. This is the outro. Bye.